Hello everyone, welcome to Trang Podcast. And today I'm going to talk about diversity in college in the United States of America. And my initial research question is why diversity has a great influence on students in colleges and how it could go further to represent a true United States of America. Have you ever had the feeling that everyone around you is so much different than you in the sense of culture, background, beliefs, or identity as you enter college? Of course, you know there are things like this that exist in America, the place where every ethnicity came together and formed a diverse government like others. I know about this but never really had a strong interaction with it like when I was in high school. Throughout all of my 6 observation journals, the idea that I've been focusing on and noticing a lot is ideas and things including abstract and physical objects relating to diversity. In my own opinion, diversity is the perfect tool for preventing stereotype occupations and encouraging people to strengthen the communities they live in. Moreover, it also creates a huge chance in helping them build their social skills with people who have varied backgrounds compared to them. And lastly, diversity helps promote a healthy society and personal growth for anyone being part of it. For all of my journal, one big rhetorical choice I made is using repeated first person pronouns like we, our, us, and ourself, and terms that suggest authority to unite every one of the characters that I talk about, and also for the readers when reading my journals might have the feeling of that they also belong there with what I'm explaining while journaling. This kind of example is shown in my first journal. As I was telling a story, I feel overwhelmed on the first day of school because everyone around me is so different than me, and I'm so shy to reach out and talk to them. But then I finally found something that made me feel more comfortable when attended English class that day. So basically, we were doing an introduction activity of saying what is our kind of music to listen to, and I noticed that some of my classmates have the same taste in music even though they come from different places. So another lesson that I learned is not because you have a different culture with others doesn't mean that you don't belong with them because there are always a lot of common things between people. This not only proves that this rhetorical technique could easily be used to cover the group of people I'm talking about, but also readers who could also develop sympathy if they think they have the same opinion as what I observe. And that was only for the physical view of the journal's writing technique. But the idea behind the first journal is meant to lead people into the reason why I'm picking this topic to observe. Moving further with rhetorical situation being used in the journals are the 3 different techniques that were being utilized are such are appealing to emotions, appealing to logistic, and appealing to credibility. In fact, I used the strategy of appealing to credibility in every journal since while observing. I used my experience of what I've been through and retold the story by journaling. This is greatly shown in journal number 3 when I was describing how the different characteristics inside the Zuzalo library had been the representations of diversity through the drawing or texture on the window or what each globe on each end of the room represented for. And I used my own credibility to learn and the librarian's credibility to get this information from her. And the final purpose is to see the diversity life has been exist at the campus I'm studying was being portrayed on small details in the building that some people never notice, but it's always there. And for the approaching to emotion what we could all see in the first journal, including when I was talking about how I felt apart from other people around in the hallway when they started to speak different languages. As I know some of the readers who read my journal could relate to the same feeling because through that they might been through that situation once. Finally is the appeal to logistics and the best example describing this technique is in journal number 2. While I was on my way taking my friend back to her room and saw this table said that they would pay anyone for $2 to watch a 4-minute video. The video was talking about how scientific groups around the world were doing vaccine tests on animals, which is very cruel to the natural world. In the end, I didn't just choose to only observe, but also decided to take action in joining the organization to help out because I and my friend believe that this is a very meaningful lesson that should be spreading around to protect animals. I think this example is both pathos and logos because it's a real world problem that this organization is fighting for. And by showing the video that cute animals out there like monkey and rabbit are being tortured, which may not just me but anyone who watched this video would also feel bad for them. In conclusion, through the observation of ideas and things behind the topic, diversity has helped me understand more about the world I'm living in and has helped me grow a lot since the beginning of the quarter. I think America is the place where it has the most diversity on the world since the world united in the United States of America carries a lot of meaningful things that represent every citizen in the country. And thank you everyone for listening.